everyone, welcome back to my channel. We're back today with another vlog. It is a Saturday, so that means I have the entire day to work and get as much done as possible, which is good because I have a whole bunch that I need to work on. Also, could I tell you this morning, you guys know how obsessed with coffee I am. This one, I keep on buying cold brews because I like them more than lattes right now, and I can't really make them at home unless I like grind all of it and then whatever. It's a whole process. So I just bought stock cold brew. It's STOK. I just bought it from Target, and I know the color doesn't look that good, but I added some half and half to it because it comes black and unsweet, and it's actually I wouldn't say it's like amazing by any means, but it's not bad. So we've got a cold brew to get us going this morning, and the goal is straight up sewing spring collection. Sorry, my brain is just like not working all the way yet, but we need to sew the spring collection. We need to finish a lot of the products. So we have everything next to me. So these are pencil cases, those are keychain wallets, and the keychain wallets I already finished a whole bunch last night, and then the pencil cases I have more to pin. So this is like half of the batch in total. So we've got those. We also have this stack and another stack the same size of AirPod cases to finish. We have letters to cut out for the crew necks that I want to make. I'm trying to think, I'm like looking everywhere. Oh, Kindle and book sleeves. I really want to get started on those today, or at least get them going again, because I already got the fleece lining ironed on and everything. I just need to continue working on them. Needless to say, we're just gonna be sewing all day. It's gonna be another come to work with me type vlog. So let's just get started. I don't think I have anything else to say. All right, let's go. Finally got them all done. All the wallets are upstairs because my mom has been helping me throughout the day. So she brought in a second batch of pencil cases that needed to be sewn. She's just helping pinning. So all the wallets are upstairs right now. And she's like cutting off the zippers, and we're gonna flip them later on tonight. But now it is time for AirPod cases and Kindle and book sleeves. I really don't have that many of each, so I should be able to get those done by tonight and then be able to flip those too. This just feels so good getting all this stuff done because I've been stressing like I want to get it done by a certain day, so I'm just so excited to have them all done. We now have all of these pinned, so let's get them sewn. These are the last ones of the AirPod cases. The rest of them are upstairs because they're already sewn. And per usual, I just use these two templates that I made when I first designed the AirPod cases. If you're interested, I'll have that video linked below where I made them and designed the whole process and everything. But this one is for the newer generation AirPods, so all the pros, and then this one is for the older generation AirPods. And as you can see, it gets really beat up where I curve with a sewing machine, but they've held up ever since I designed them at the very beginning. So let's get to work. Alright, got all those done as well. So these are the regular size AirPods, these are the pros, and obviously I have way more. This was just the last of the batch that I had to do. So glad that those are done. The last thing that I have to do that will need to be flipped is Kindle and book sleeves. And I do need to cut out some more liner fabric. I got some more yesterday in our last vlog because I completely ran out. Usually I measure everything on my whiteboard and I go and get all the fabric, but clearly I didn't measure, like calculate something right. So I got some more of that, need to cut it out. I also need to get some white ribbon, so maybe I'll go to like Michael's or something at some point today and pick up some little white ribbon to make some more bows, because some of the pockets like yellow and blue don't go with them, so I just thought white would look nice. So I need to do that at some point. It is currently 12:30 and I do have another video to get edited for tomorrow, so I'm also going to work on that for a little bit. And I actually had some questions about what software I use or like what I recommend for editing videos and like some of the equipment that I use. So all the equipment that I use is always linked in the description, especially for market videos. Just like everything that I recommend, like my camera, my tripods, my SD cards, my external hard drives, my mics, my lights, everything is always linked. And I just get everything from Amazon because it's nice and easy. And then as far as what I edit on, I upload it onto my computer. I just use a Mac. You could use any laptop, but I just use the SD card and like an adapter and I download it to my laptop. And then I edit through CapCut. I pay for the Pro because there's certain features like reducing noise, there's certain effects, there's stickers, there's text, there's all sorts of different things that you get with the Pro version, and it's not that much more. And so I just pay for CapCut, and I think it's like 10 bucks a month, honestly, or like 15, something like that. So I pay the Pro, I use CapCut. I don't know, CapCut was just the easiest one for me to learn, and there's so many shortcuts that you can do on the keyboard. So let me actually show you one. So here's what it looks like. This is just the whole timeline for the vlog. So this is actually the last vlog that I posted. That'll be up already. But if I go in here and I'm looking at some of the footage, if I hit, sorry, so you see my keyboard, if I hit D, that'll split that clip right there. And so then if I'm going along and I see just like a little space in the audio, that's where I'll hit D, and then I can go over a little bit and hit S, and then that'll delete what is to the left until there's a split, if that makes sense. Then if I want to undo what I just did, I hit G. I can do it again and again to get rid of that split. But so I can hit D, and then if I want to delete like from here to this split, I can just hit F. And so as I'm going along, it's like I hit, let me undo those. I can hit like D and then S. I forgot the letter. And then if I want to get rid of more, I can do S again. And so it just makes it really, really quick for editing videos. And then there's a lot of other things on the keyboard that I have for shortcuts, and you can always edit them up here in shortcuts. This is all of the different ones that I have, and you can customize them so that editing goes 10 times quicker. And then like I was saying, all the different features that you get with Pro. So if I go into this clip, we can go into audio, scroll down, and I like to do reduce noise, especially when I'm in the car. And as you can see, this is just a pros only feature. I have used like enhancing the voice. That sometimes helps for if it's really loud, like your background noise. And then obviously like editing the volume, you can change the speed, you can make it curve, animate, you know, there's so many different things that you can do. And like a lot of your animations are also Pro only, so paying that extra 10 or 15 bucks a month allows you to have so many more features. This isn't like sponsored anyway, this is truly just what I like to use for editing. It's what I used for my very first video to now, and I know a lot of people use like really expensive editing software, and I just cannot get behind it. I just need something that's gonna cut the video and remove certain parts, and then sometimes adjust the audio. I don't need any like fancy transitions or like sounds or anything like that. So this is just what works for me. I know I saw a comment about what I recommend. So this one is not very expensive. They do have a free version that will do, you know, it'll do a full video for you. Like it's not like you're unable to edit without using the Pro. So that's just what I recommend. But I am gonna take a little break to finish up this video, just get it done. I really just have like 10 minutes of work to do on it. So I'm gonna finish that up, and then we will go ahead and get to pinning the Kindle sleeves. I guess I need to cut out that liner fabric too. I'll do that, maybe run to Michael's, and then we'll get started on Kindle book sleeves. I'm so excited. Like all morning I've just been sewing and working just because I really want to get these done. So let's keep it going. got all the Kindle and book sleeves done except for a few. I still need to get some white ribbon. I'm planning to go, I think I said this, I'm planning to go to Michael's just to get some plain white ribbon to make some more bows for some pockets for some of the Kindle and book sleeves, since that'll match better than the like yellow cream that I have. So it's for like green and pink, or like reddish pink Kindle and book sleeves. So I'm gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna flip all of these. I'm gonna cut the zippers off, flip the wristlets, or the wallets, the pencil cases. It's been a long day. It's currently 2:45, so I'm gonna continue working on all that, but I'm gonna call it here for the vlog since I'm gonna run to Michael's, and the rest of it is just gonna be flipping. Like, it's gonna be really boring, and then I feel like I'm actually gonna get these all done in time, like by my goal, by my like imaginary goal that doesn't really need to be set, but it's just like my own goal for myself. I just want to see how quickly I can make this whole collection and get them all done, so then I can continue to make orders and everything without like stressing out and prep for markets and do all the other things that I need to do. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. We just had a long day of sewing, and y'all can probably relate. If you've been sewing all day, you just feel like exhausted and your eyes kind of hurt, like your back hurts a little bit. So I'm just like probably gonna take a break, then I'll get back to work. Yeah. Anyways, I don't think I have anything else to say. But my next video will be the process of making this entire collection. So be on the lookout for that one. I'm super, super excited for that. I take you along from the idea of it all the way until the final product, which is not done yet, but it will be done by then. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all in my next one. Mwah. Bye.